for tuning in to Sundays at the Square. I am your host, Toni Ringgold. Hope everyone is having a wonderful weekend thus far. As usual, I am enjoying this cold weather. It's finally feeling a little bit like Christmas. As a matter of fact, I heard earlier this week that Austin got some snow. Now, if only they'll send some snow this way, I'll be really excited and ready for Christmas. I hope everyone is having fun and enjoying their families during this holiday season. And of course, we want to remember those who may not have families or those who are less fortunate during this time. I always tell people, just give just a little bit. You don't have to give a lot, but a little goes a long way. I'm going to tell you, I have some dynamic guests with me today. I'm talking about these people are the bomb, and they are doing some very positive things in the community. We hear a lot about negativity, and you know how I feel. I think that lights and positivity and everything great should be highlighted just as much as we see all the crazy stuff going on in the news. So I come to bring you guys some good news today, and I have two dynamic, amazing, because you know I feel like every single one of my guests is just the best in the world, and there aren't anyone better. So I just am so excited about my guest today. I'm going to allow my first guest to introduce himself and to tell us a little bit about why he is here.
Okay, I'm Jesse Henderson with Educated Angels. I'm the photographer for Educated Angels, and basically what our mission is to we're a group of community partners. And our mission is to help kids and young adults in our area through scholarship, mentorship, and community events.
Awesome. Scholarship, mentorship, and community events. Now, guys, you may remember I've had the president on before, Miss Tina Capito. Hey, Tina.
Hey, Tina.
And she has come on and she's talked to us about Educated Angels before. But for some of my listeners who have just tuned in or they may have not caught that show before, I want to give them a little bit more about Educated Angels. It's my understanding that there are 3 legs. Is that correct?
Yes, there are 3 legs of the Educated Angels program. It's the Make It Work program, the CZAC Scholarship Fund, and the Homeless Awareness Response Program. I'll start off with the Make It Work program. Basically what it is, it's a platform for future teachers of America. And basically what we do is provide internships during the summer so that way young adults or high school age kids can test the waters prior to actually going to college and figuring out if they want to be a teacher. Some people go through the program and they go on to college and they become teachers. Others might go through the program and say, it's not for me. But it provides that proving ground where they can actually figure out what they want to do prior to going to the university. And once they finish the program, we have a scholarship for them to kind of help ease the pain of college tuition in those books and supplies, which we know are getting more and more expensive every day.
More and more expensive every day. And, in other countries, a lot of times people don't even have to pay to get higher education. But here it is just a money-making machine. And it is very discouraging for those who cannot afford education. A lot of times those that want to better themselves end up having to be thousands of dollars in debt because they have to get student loans and they have to do other things to be able to take care of their schooling. And it's just a lot. It's a hardship. Ends up being, sometimes worse than, not going to college at all. And of course, we want to encourage our young people to learn more, to further their education so that they can be productive citizens. And so I love that you're doing this scholarship program. I'm just a little curious, what are some of the things that they have to do in the program?
So we actually put them in an actual classroom. So they're working with kids in the classroom. They're coming up with lesson plans. They're planning activities for the kids. They're doing the same exact things that you would see a teacher do in a classroom environment. So they're actually teachers without certifications while they're going through the program.
Wow. So they really get that hands-on experience needed. A lot of times people, when you go into majoring, I'll give a good example. When I first got out of high school, I really thought I wanted to go into psychology and in psychiatry. I thought I wanted to be a doctor. And when what I did is I got some field study, I guess you would say, I started working for a residential facility for young people, and my heart's just too tender. I couldn't do it. I would come home crying. I didn't understand or couldn't figure out how to separate work from my heart or from home. And so I quickly understood and realized that that was not the field that I needed to go into. And so it's awesome that you're offering that, because when you get that hands-on experience, what may look good on the outside may not actually be what fits you.
Right.
And so, and then if it is what you're supposed to do, then it's just confirmation that that is what you're supposed to do. So that's awesome. So tell me about the second leg.
The second leg is the CZAC Scholarship Fund. One of the founding members' son unexpectedly passed away. He was a special needs student, and this scholarship fund is set up in his remembrance. He was he had Down syndrome, but he was on the bowling team. He loved bowling at Harker Heights High School. He was on the bowling team there, so the scholarship fund is in his memory.
Wow, that's
and we
awesome.
work with the special needs community to assist where we can as part of that leg of the Educated Angels.
Yes, as a matter of fact, I think I created a flyer for you guys. You partnered up, I believe, with KISD and Central Texas A&M for the Special Needs Fair.
Yes.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
How did that go?
Went very well. It was very well received. And, our main thing is giving back where we can. Sometimes things may not fit along those three legs, but we'll make it fit, such as during the hurricane. We organized some of our members to assist in that effort to get the supplies and support that was needed.
I saw that. As a matter of fact, I believe y'all made the news.
Yes, it was on the news.
It was huge. I think y'all got so much stuff. Y'all had to tell people to stop giving.
Exactly.
That's what I'm talking
Great
about. See,
support
that's
from
how
the
you
community.
know you're making a difference. When you get in such an overflow that you can't, like the Bible says that you'll have blessing enough that you won't have room enough to receive, to have that much blessings, come in where you're like, okay, hold on, people. That shows not only that, there are good people out there, but that people believe in what you're doing. A person is not going to give if they don't think that what they're giving is going to go to the right people. They're not going to give if they don't believe in what you're doing. So that says a lot about Educated Angels.
Right. And it says a lot about the community. I mean, we have a great community here in Central Texas, and the just the outpouring of support for some of our local Texans who are in need was just amazing to watch. Everybody just put on their gloves and get their hands dirty and get the things that needed to be done in our community.
Now, this last leg, I think this is one you said was very special to you.
Right. The Homeless Awareness Response Program, or HARP. To support that event, what we do is an annual back-to-school bash. We have it at the park, Carl Levan Park in Harker Heights. And what we do is involve many of the community organizations, the leagues for our youth, and we congregate on this one day. And our sole mission is to support those who are homeless. What a lot of people don't realize is that there's 1,300 homeless students in KISD.
How is that possible?
Yeah, it's possible because you have kids that the parents may not be there. Some of them just don't have homes. Some of them are staying with friends. Some of them are staying with relatives.
Wow.
Some are staying, in parks and under bridges. I mean, it's very few are in that particular situation, but there are some who are in that boat.
Wow. Wow. And that just breaks my heart, because these are children that we're talking about. These are our youth and our future. And to know that they don't even have a place to lay their head, that's their own, it just really, it hurts to hear that. But there was something that you were talking to me about a little bit earlier that you were able to do for some of the seniors who happen to be homeless.
Right. For the seniors, what I was excited about is being able to take my art as a photographer and organize an event with other photographers in our local area. And we actually did senior portraits for the homeless seniors. It was just an opportunity for us to give back and then provide excellent imagery for those kids. They can look back on and say, hey, this is me when I was a senior. They got to dress up and have the non-traditional type of senior portraits that's not in a studio but out and about, just like what you would expect. And you would pay thousands of dollars.
Thousands of dollars. I was going to say, I remember now, I'm not going to tell y'all my age, but I was in high school, a little while ago, and my senior pictures were a lot of money. So
yeah,
to say you were able to do that is just an amazing thing. And so with the HARP organization, what are some of the other things that you guys are able to do for the homeless children?
So once we have that back to school bash, we collect school supplies. We're able to fill the pantry with food. We've provided over a ton of food to the pantry at KSD. Over a ton. Provide book bags. And the thing is, book bags are provided, by the district. But it's one thing to have a book bag that's a nice book bag that doesn't look like, the homeless book bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I understand exactly what you mean.
So we donate supplies that look like stuff that everybody would wear. It's not the one that's tagged as, that's the homeless book bag. Or the government. It's not like that.
Yeah.
It's regular stuff that we can provide, and it's just being able to provide that platform for the community to congregate. Because when we have the back to school bash, there's many different organizations. It's churches, it's sports organizations. It's being able to provide that platform. We don't care who receives the credit for what we want to do. Our main thing is just getting the stuff out there and making it happen. It's not about getting credit. It's about staying on mission, and provide the needs to the kids. Because it's all about those kids.
Absolutely. And that's one of the things that I really, really, really love about Educated Angels is you guys are really a neutral organization. And what I mean when I say neutral, I mean that anybody can be a part of the organization. They don't feel like they have to be affiliated with a certain group or, like you said, you have multiple organizations, churches, all faiths, all walks coming together under one umbrella to do something great for the community. And to me, that's what community should be about. You know what I mean? Because we're not all the same. As a matter of fact, we're all very different, but we all, need love. We all need support. We all have to band together and learn how to unify despite those differences. And so that's one of the things that I truly, truly, truly love about Educated Angels. And real quick, as we're wrapping this up, I do want to talk about some of the events that you guys have coming up. And are these events open to the public so that they can help support your organization?
Yes. Well, our next event that's coming up is the CZAC Scholarship Bowling Tournament. Okay. So you want to get involved, you can support that tournament. Go to our Facebook page, like the page, send us a message on Facebook, and we can get you all the information. We'll have things posted on our page about the tournament that's coming up. That's one big event. The other big event is our annual Make It Work Gala, and we'll have that on April 7th. So buy a ticket, attend the event. If you can't attend the event, just buy a ticket and give that ticket to someone else. They can come out, have a good meal, and be entertained by some of our fine artists in the area who are going to provide entertainment for that night.
Absolutely.
Maybe you can sing at that event.
I would love to. I would absolutely. It would be my pleasure. I am I'm just thrilled about everything that you guys have going on. Guys, on this live video, if you go on B106 Hip Hop and R&B on Facebook, you can see the live video, and it has the Educated Angels tag right there, so you can just click on it. You can learn more about the organization. Is there a telephone number or anything that you give, or email?
Yes, you can. First of all, you can go to our Facebook page, like the page. We have lots of information on there. If you want to contact our president is Miss Tina Capito. Her telephone number is 254-462-1712. So go ahead and call that number and blow up her phone and get involved.
Yes, listeners, I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in to Sundays at the Square. I hope that you got some valuable information. I'm your host, Toni Ringgold, and thank you, Mr. Jesse Henderson
You're welcome.
of
Thanks for
Educated
having me.
Angels, for sitting with us today. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right